Now, the reason why the United States is rushing to negotiate and to end the war in Iran is because they have come to realize that Iran has what it takes to take down Israel's nuclear facility and to take down Israel. Because if you look at what occurred of recent, it was only after Iran successfully hit Israel's nuclear site, launched a long-range missile that touched the northern or southern Israel, which actually touched Israel's nuclear site. That was when America realized that it was getting difficult. And also the fact that Iran has been able to successfully breach Israel's air defense system with its latest dancing ballistic missile. So you see, calling off this war is not strange because it occurred on the 6-day war when Iran successfully launched a missile attacking the Mossad headquarters. Remember that you cannot get a lot of images coming out from Israel because of the high censorship which the Israeli defense minister has made it known that no one should circulate images showing moment of impact or showing areas of impact except approved by the government. Now, this is not strange because Israel is running out of interceptors. It is now clear that Israel is running out of interceptors because the numerous what we call the cluster bombs which Iran is using has made Israel to run out of interceptors, because the more they send the cluster bombs, the more Israel fire more of these interceptors, and the more Israel the more the shortage. So it is not strange that this is being called off. Now, this I knew from the beginning that Israel was going to deal with Iran, but when Israel saw how Iran fired a long-range missile to Abrego Garcia air base in Indian Ocean, 4,200 kilometers. That was when America knew that Iran is no longer the way it is. If Iran can fire it to that level, then there is time to end the war. And you see, they will come up with numerous excuses that, oh, we are going to end the war because we have achieved our aim, we are this, that. Yes, America totally maintained air dominance in Iran. America destroyed a lot of targets in Iran, but this did not stop the Iranians from doing what they wanted to do. Iran had prepared for this war more than 40 years ago. Iran knew that when they go on airspace with America, they will not be able to combat America because America has superiority. And American military was not built for a guerrilla warfare. American military was built for a symmetrical, or American military was built for a conventional war that is fighting face to face the enemy, which is a legal government. Now, if America resorted only in bombing, which is conventional war, but conventional war cannot achieve the aim that is so needed. The only thing is it can weaken the regime or weaken some hardliners, which in the long run they will come back and produce more. Second, Iran had buried in fact, the mountains of Iran are scattered with numerous ballistic missile and drones and the rest. So Iran has strategized for this war very well. Iran knew very well that America will overpower them when it comes to air defense system, when it comes to getting their target destroyed. They knew, but that's why they invested heavily on low-cost drones. America is only coming now because they realize that Iran has the capability of striking Israel's nuclear site with long-range missiles without an aircraft or an aircraft fighter, without F-35 or the numerous aircraft that are being used. Iran has not used any aircraft to attack Israel, note. But Israel has used aircraft to attack Iran, the American F-35. And Iran has only relied on its long-range missile. That is to tell you that Iran knew the importance of the ballistic missile, and modern war has changed from that big ship that Trump is bragging about that they are carrying, Abraham Lincoln aircraft carrier, to more of drones and long-range ballistic missile. And that's why I see Kim Jong-un is focused on only producing his ballistic long-range intercontinental ballistic missile. He doesn't care about producing a big aircraft carrier. He's already said that they even developed the aircraft carrier, but they don't care. Most of the investment is on ballistic missile. And Iran was using the Ukraine war as a test site for its drones, the same way America and the Allies were using the Ukraine war as a test site for their air defense system, to perfect their air defense system. Note that most of the weapons, most of the drones that Russia is using against Ukraine are drones produced in Iran. And when Iran produces those drones, and when there are issues with them, Iran observe those issues and come and fine-tune. So Iran was using it as an internship. The war in Ukraine was an internship to Iran. The same way it was an internship to European nations who were using it to sell materials and also to test their air defenses and weapons. When the war broke out, Iran already knew how to get to those air defense systems, how to weaken them. Because those are the same air defense systems that were given to Ukraine. So when you look at coming out, now you see Benjamin Netanyahu will come out and say, oh yes, there's need to dialogue, we'll dialogue with this. But the truth is, Iran will not dialogue. If Iran has to dialogue, Iran has to come. Iran will not give up in nuclear enrichment. Iran will never give up. Because Iran has seen that that's the only path. Am I saying Iran? In fact, whatever you consider it, Iran has proven to us that we underestimated them. I underestimated them. Because from the look of things, how is it that it's only when Iran struck the Israel nuclear site and struck the Abrego Gracia, then it became clear to America that, hey, you know what, we can be dealing with a very big problem. They said they were to open the Strait of Hormuz. To open the Strait of Hormuz is not easy, because this is how interception happens or occurs. Once a missile is fired from Iran, a ballistic missile, as it reaches space, it reaches space, when it reaches space, it travels 70 kilometers and bypasses some of those radar. It comes down. When it starts coming down, it reaches the atmosphere. The beam is being picked by the radar. The radar picks it. Once the radar picks it, determines its position, its trajectory, and now an air defense system shoots it. So it takes time. It takes more than 10 to 15 minutes upon this. Now, if the Strait of Hormuz, which is just close and it's closer to Iran shores, you understand? So for the Strait of Hormuz to be protected using air defense system is difficult, because before the air defense system want to even fight against that attack, some of those ballistic missiles take less than 5 to 3 minutes to reach the target if they are to use the Strait of Hormuz. So that's why I say it's difficult for countries to use the Strait of Hormuz to protect ships using the Strait of Hormuz. The Strait of Hormuz is not biscuit. Besides, Iran has total control over that Strait of Hormuz because it can easily put mine, and it can launch a cheaper drone before you could destroy the drone. The drone has already done the magic, and that's why it is so difficult. So when you see these people coming out to renegotiate or to negotiate with Iran, and in the days ahead you see they will come and claim that, oh, we want to negotiate, but it depends. The ball is in Iran court. If Iran accept, fine. If Iran does not accept, will move to a major escalation, because Donald Trump will now Trump is feeling that his ego, because he's being mocked across the world by top leaders that even Europe is mocking Trump, and he said he was going to let him go because America went to the war without informing its European partners. European partners just saw the war like we all saw it on TV before they started scrambling, see how they can do some 1 or 2 talks. So now it's going to be very, very, very difficult